Parliament gives approval for initiating work of writing history of the country's borders. Vijayanagar ALG in Arunachal Pradesh upgraded for better air connectivity to easternmost hamlet of the country. Meghalaya Health Minister A.L. Heck kicks off Ayushman Bharat fortnight. And India to take on South Africa in the second T20 cricket match at Mohali at 7 this evening. A very good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Hongita Kakuti Pathak, and now the stories in detail. The Union Cabinet today approved an ordinance to ban production, import, distribution and sale of electronic cigarettes. Briefing media in New Delhi, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said the Cabinet gave its nod to the promulgation of the Prohibition of Electronic Cigarettes Ordinance 2019. She said the decision was taken considering impact of e-cigarettes on the youth. A punishment of 1 year imprisonment and a fine of 1 lakh rupees has been proposed for first-time offenders. E-cigarettes are battery-operated devices that produce aerosol by heating a solution containing nicotine, which is the addictive substance in combustible cigarettes. The decision to prohibit e-cigarettes will help protect population, especially the youth and children, from the risk of addiction through e-cigarettes. The Union Cabinet also approved 78-day bonus for railway employees. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said 11.52 lakh employees will benefit from the decision. He said this is a reward for productivity.
Production, manufacturing, import, export, transport or sale or even distribution and storage and advertisement relating e-cigarettes are all banned.
और उसमें महत्वपूर्ण निर्णय लिए हैं। पहले रेलवे कर्मचारियों को खुशखबर है कि इस साल भी उनको 78 दिन का एम्प्लॉइज को यानी उनके फैमिलीज को भी इसका फायदा होगा। इसके लिए 2024 करोड़ रुपए खर्चा होगा और बड़ी बात यह है कि लगातार 6 साल किसी सरकार ने लगातार 78 दिन का बोनस दिया है, हाईएस्ट फॉर दैट।
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has given approval for initiating work of writing the history of the country's borders. The minister held a meeting yesterday with eminent personalities of the Indian Council of Historical Research, officials of the Nehru Memorial Museum and Library, Directorate General of Archives, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of External Affairs and Ministry of Defence. The work will cover various aspects of borders, including tracing, its making and unmaking, and shifting of borders, role of security forces, role of borderland people, encompassing their ethnicity, culture and socio-economic aspects of their lives. The project is expected to be completed within 2 years. Singh emphasized the importance of writing history of Indian borders, reiterating that it would provide better understanding of the borders to the public in general and officials in particular. The Supreme Court today said parties to the Ram Janambhoomi Babri Masjid land dispute case can amicably resolve the matter through mediation if they want. The court also said that it wants day-to-day hearings in the case to be concluded by 18th of October this year. A 5-judge constitution bench headed by Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi said that day-to-day proceedings in the matter will continue as its hearing has reached an advanced stage. It, however, said the mediation process under the chairmanship of former Apex Court Judge FMI Khalifullah can still continue and proceedings before it will remain confidential. The bench, also comprising Justices S.A. Bopde, D.Y. Chandrachud, Ashok Bhushan and S.A. Nazir, told lawyers from both sides that it wanted to conclude the day-to-day hearings in the case by 18th October so that judges get almost 4 weeks' time to write the judgment. The observation assumes significance due to the fact that CJI Gogoi is set to demit office on 17th of November this year. Air Marshal R.D. Mathur, AOC in Sea Eastern Air Command, and Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan, GOC in Sea Eastern Command, jointly inaugurated the resurfaced runway at Vijayanagar ALG in Arunachal Pradesh today, thereby re-establishing military transport aircraft connectivity at this easternmost hamlet of India. Several other high-ranking officers of the Army and Air Force were also present on the occasion. The airfield is important not only for the local administration in extending their reach to the residents of this remote area, but also crucial from a strategic point of view. The ALG will assist in effective management of our borders with Myanmar and facilitate launch of joint operations by Indian Army and Air Force for the defense of the Vijayanagar salient. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has expressed urgent need for strict scrutiny of identities before issuing driving license to applicants and checking import of cheap pre-owned vehicles to the state. He made the observation while speaking at a road safety awareness program on Motor Vehicles Amendment Act 2019 at the ISBT complex, Deula Land, on Tuesday. The Chief Minister asked the officials concerned of the State Transport Department to be careful in issuing driving license, as it is an important identity document and it may be used as a legal document by illegal migrants to even claim themselves as state natives. Stating that drives against traffic rules violators would be intensified soon, he urged the common people to cooperate with the Traffic Police and Transport Department officials in this regard. The function was jointly organized by the Transport Department, Traffic Control Wing, Rotary Club of Imphal and Rotary Club of Meghalaya Social Organisation, that is COMSO, held a public rally in Mothran on Tuesday in protest against a state government's failure to implement the Inner Line Permit, that is ILP system, to check influx and illegal immigration into the state. Addressing the gathering, COMSO chairman and Nutrip Youth Council President Robert Jun Kharjarin said ILP has become very urgent, especially in view of the statement made by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah that the centre would soon implement the Citizenship Amendment Bill as well as the publication of Assam's NRC list. The COMSO is also demanding the amendment to the Meghalaya Residents Safety Security Act 2016. Along with the rest of the country, Assam also celebrated Vishwakarma Puja with great fervour on Thursday. Lord Vishwakarma is considered to be the god of architecture and engineering. The puja is held at various office complexes along with engineering workshops like at Doordarshan Kendra Guwahati and other offices too. On this day, the craftsmen worship their tools and pray to Vishwakarma for success in their fields. Pandals are beautifully decorated with flowers and colourful lights, and devotees throng the puja pandals to offer their obeisance. At different parts of Tripura, devotees celebrated Lord Vishwakarma Puja with pomp and gaiety on Wednesday. Mass gathering of devotees have been followed in puja pandals at many places of Agartala city, and devotees offered special prayers and tributes to their god. Due to Vishwakarma Puja, offices, schools and colleges observed holiday, although engineering colleges celebrated puja at the college premises. Tripura State Rifles 2nd Battalion has celebrated Vishwakarma Puja like every year. However, shopkeepers and factory workers' motor stand also celebrates Vishwakarma Puja. The pandals are mostly decorated with flowers and other accessories. The Minister for Health and Family Welfare Meghalaya, A.L. Heck, kicked off the Ayushman Bharat fortnight on Tuesday at Muruyu Institute for Integral Training, Cleve Colony in Shillong. In his speech, the minister said that the flagship health insurance program of the Government of India will ensure that every citizen benefit from the scheme. Meanwhile, East Khasi Hills Deputy Commissioner M. War Nongbri said that Ayushman Bharat gives an opportunity to contribute more to health and wellness of the citizens, and PMJ-MHIS assures the citizens to know more about the health schemes. The minister flagged off the National Mobile Medical Unit ambulances and also distributed Android mobile phones to the ASHA workers. Earlier in the day, to mark the commencement of the Ayushman Bharat fortnight in the state, a walkathon on Walk for Health was conducted, wherein hundreds of people took part. The Special Rhino Protection Force and Assam Forest Protection Force arrested 5 notorious rhino poachers from Gopal Jaroni of Gopur and Bagmari of Bishwanath Sariali. 2 poachers were arrested from Gopal Jaroni, while the other 3 were arrested from Hadbhani Hotel in Bagmari. The poachers are identified as Budhindra Kamal, Pranab Kutum, Shubhan Kutum, Shivaguru Pegu and Kuati Pegu. They confessed that they were involved in killing a rhino at Lakhora Sapori under Gamiri range and sold the same at Itanagar for 30 lakh rupees. In cricket, India will be up against South Africa in the second T20 international of the three-match series in Mohali today evening. The match will begin at 7 p.m. The opening game of India's home season was washed out in Dharamshala on Sunday after heavy downpour. The Himachal Cricket Association has announced that the refund of the tickets of the abandoned match will begin from tomorrow. Since the toss was also not held, the viewing public is entitled to get a refund of their tickets. The third and last match of the T20 series will be played at Bengaluru on Sunday. In Manipur, State Textiles, Commerce and Industry Minister Bishwajit Singh inaugurated a factory unit of the Golden Transpa Company at Tera Urak Industrial Estate in Bishnupur district on Monday. Speaking at the inaugural function, Minister Bishwajit said that the people of Manipur should pave their own way towards development by using available resources in the state. Appreciating the proprietor of the Golden Transpa Company, the minister suggested the company to manufacture quality products to export the same. Encouraging the entrepreneurs, Bishwajit announced that the entrepreneurs coming up with innovative ideas would be awarded for recognizing their efforts and contribution for the development of the state. And now the weather report.
Satellite imagery over the northeast shows that rain or thunder shower is likely to occur at many places over Arunachal and at isolated places over the region during the next 24 hours. The temperatures recorded today at some of the state capitals of the region are as follows. Guwahati recorded a maximum of 34.8 degrees Celsius, a minimum of 25 degrees Celsius. Itanagar 33.8 and 24.8. Kohima 25.2 and 18. Imphal 32 and 20.8. Aizawl 30.3 and 22.3. Agartala 35 and 25.2. Shillong 24.9 and 15.5. And Gangtok recorded a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius, a minimum of 17 degrees Celsius.
And as we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. The Union Cabinet approves an ordinance to ban production, import, distribution and sale of electronic cigarettes. Centre gives approval for initiating work of writing history of the country's borders. Vijayanagar ALG in Arunachal Pradesh upgraded for better air connectivity to easternmost hamlet of the country. Meghalaya Health Minister A.L. Hek kicks off Ayushman Bharat fortnight. And India to take on South Africa in the second T20 cricket match at Mohali at 7 this evening. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.